Purchase department of paperless GMP. The flow of purchase department starts with the indent or requisition. So whatever the requirement any department is having, like from production, from planning, stores or warehouse or any other concerned department as well, they can put the indent or requisition from their login. The indent form you can see on the screen, in which you have to put the material related details and the required quantity. After putting an indent, it will come for the approval to the purchase manager or purchase executive login. While approving indent in paperless GMP, we have given you the purchase type selection for the amount calculations. According to the purchase manager or purchase executive rights, they can put the order quantity. After putting an order quantity, we have given you the vendor selection. This vendor name and their rates has been shown from the quotation, which are approved by the purchase department. According to the approved quotation or approved vendor and their rates, the GST calculation and other amount calculation can also be automated by the paperless GMP software. While approving the indent, you can find the approve, reject both of the options. After indent approval, indent log has also been generated, in which you can find all indent related things. After indent or requisition, we will go for the quotation tab. Whatever the requirement or indent has been raised for the particular material, for that quotation should ask from the vendor, which will be added by the vendor through vendor panel, or purchase person can also add the quotations. This is the form for the quotation, in which material related details and rate related details has to be entered. After quotation approval, quotation log and quotation comparative chart is also there in paperless GMP software. After the indent approval and attaching the quotation with the same, any person from the purchase department can raise the purchase order. While generating the purchase order, we are giving you two options, like if you have raised the indent or requirement or requisition, through that also you can raise the purchase order, or if you have not raised the indent, in that case you can go for the direct purchase order. Let's see the purchase order from indent first. As we have previously put an indent for the particular material, directly through indent you can raise the purchase order. In that, we just have to enter the bill to, ship to. Next to that, the discount related things, whether we want to apply discount for the entire PO or for the product. According to that, the amount calculations related with your GST and discount will be calculated by the software. Tax split up also can be viewed, or tax split up has been automated by the software only. Terms and conditions, the previously added terms and conditions can be selected from this list, or you can add any terms and conditions through this button. Additional terms or narrations and shipping and handling charges, if they are applicable, it can be added in the purchase order, or otherwise you can select the not applicable option. Likewise, after submitting the PO will be generated, which will go for the approval. Now let's see the direct PO. The format of direct PO is same as that of the previously PO which I have shown you. Material related details, vendor selection, bill to ship to, the quotation related details, tax split up, terms and conditions, additional terms, shipping and handling charges are the requirements for generating purchase order in purchase department of paperless GMP. After generating the purchase orders, it will go for the approval. After approval process, in the logbook of purchase order report or purchase department, you can find all of the purchase orders here, which you can view or also can be downloaded in the form of PDF. Here we have given you the download option, emailing option, cancel, hold and release option as well. If you want to see the purchase order by downloading the dummy format which we have put into the paperless GMP software demo version, you can view or see on the screen. Every downloaded format will include the master or the employee related ID through which the purchase order or any format has been generated, the date, time and also the IP address will also be captured. In paperless GMP, you can find digitally signed and manually signed PDF. So if it is an digitally signed PDF, you can find the name of the employee, the ID of the employee, date and time of the generation of that particular document or format and the department from which the format has been generated. Likewise, this is the flow of purchase department of paperless GMP. Other than that, you can find the other tabs which are related with the purchase department. They are like vendor registration. In this, vendor registration will be done, the approval of vendor will be done, vendor logbook and mapping of material is there. Mapping of material with the vendor is for the sake of user friendliness. The particular material should be mapped with the particular vendor so that there will be no any confusion while selection of the purchase vendor and the material in the quotation or purchase order tab. After that, post receiving status. In the post receiving status, the purchase department will get to know about the status of the material for which they have raised the PO, whether the GRN has been created, what is the status of the sampling and the testing status as well. In material master, the purchase department or the purchase person can edit the commercial related things. The details which you can see on this screen has been came from the material master. Other things which are related with the commercials like GST, HSN, minimum order quantity, minimum inventory level and other fields as well, which can be editable in this commercial information of material master which we have given you in the purchase department. Under the reports, you can find purchase reports, quotation reports, training and QMS tab you can find in each and every department of paperless GMP, stock book of the material, the trends or the logbooks of the particular material related with their purchase according to the frequency of purchase like monthly, quarterly, vendor wise purchase charts. So this is the end of purchase department of paperless GMP.